Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Kuroo test. I forgot how to pronounce his last name, but I'm going to be doing a Kuroo X listener that you distract him from a Zoom call. But yeah, also quick announcement that I will be gone on a vacation for 3 days. So that's technically why I won't be posting. So I'm trying to post as much audios as I can before I have to leave. So I hope that you enjoy all the audios that I'm going to be posting. But yeah, here we go. Oh shit, I'm late to class. Ugh. Usually girls never late to class. But ever since he started dating you, he's always been late. Well, mostly. Mr. Kuroo, I need you to turn on your camera and mute yourself, please. You already know the rules of Zoom. You always have to have your camera on and you have to have your mic muted unless I call on your name. You have your homework submitted. Yes, I do. You come in the room and you were about to get something. Well, you were about to get your phone when you noticed that he was on Zoom on his laptop. Usually, you would make him breakfast, but you wanted to spend time with him because you were really craving some cuddles, or maybe even more than cuddles. So you wrapped your arms around him, and he was still unmuted, so you quickly gave yourself an announcement and said, "Hi, I'm YN." Kuroo smiled nervously and looked at his teacher. His teacher was surprisingly friendly, but she also said that if you were gonna be with Kuroo, then you're not allowed to distract him or anything. Usually this isn't allowed, but everybody knew that you guys were dating. The teacher she didn't really care, but at the same time he did. It's just that your dad was a friend of his, and he was kind of in debt of your dad, so he usually was nice to you. After a couple minutes of the teacher teaching, you decided to start messing with Kuroo's hair. Obviously, the students saw this and started chuckling, except they were muted, so it just looked weird. The teacher noticed this and said, "YN, if you're not focused, then I suggest you leave Kuroo alone and leave." Oh, you unmuted him and said, "Oh no, it's totally fine. Plus, they're just laughing for like really no reason. I'm just touching his hair. That's all. I'm not doing anything else." "Well, I suggest you stop and ask before you unmute yourself." You could see that the teacher was kind of getting pissed at your actions, so you decided to stop. Kuroo whispered in your ear, "Listen, this is a very important class. I need to attend it." You said, "Well, if it's so important, why weren't you on earlier?" Because I was getting distracted by you idiot." Ugh. "Now please leave me alone. I'll make it up to you later with cuddles. Is that fine? This is really important, YN." "Alright, but you don't have to be so mean about it. But you promise me that you'll give me cuddles, please? And make me some chai tea?" "Of course. I won't forget. Just let me be in this class." "You're never like this. Are you craving cuddles like right now?" "Yes, I am. That's why. I wouldn't be bothering you or your class if I wasn't. Now that's just messed up." You said. You left, and a couple minutes later, about 30 minutes, he was done. He went downstairs to find you sitting on the couch eating a bowl of ice cream in his hoodie. You are watching a show that you are interested in, technically about high school drama. Yeah, you were that type of girl. Mainly, you wouldn't really watch any like scary, spooky, not really love interesting, but mostly drama. You find it interesting. Plus, there's not very much going on at your school. Plus, you don't really socialize that much other than Kuroo and his friends. Well, mainly only Kuroo. You don't really hang out with his friends. You only hang out with them when Kuroo's like bored or when he just doesn't feel like hanging out. Of course, you don't take it seriously, so you just goof around. About a minute later, when Kuroo was coming downstairs, he wrapped his arms around your neck and said, "You want to cuddle now?" Obviously, you touched his hands and back, backed up at him and said sure, or nodded your head if you want. Bah, you went upstairs and asked him if he remembered to make you chai tea that you liked. Chai tea was your favorite for a lot of reasons, but it mainly just helped you relax. That's the main reason. You came back upstairs about 2 minutes later and had a tray with 2 cups of tea. Well, teacups of tea. You had the honors of pouring yourself a cup and Kuroo, and you poured Kuroo a cup too. After that, you quickly drank the tea with your mouth watering and said, "This is on point. Thank you, Kuroo." You said, "You're welcome, Chibi-chan," he replied. Soon later, you guys put down the teacups and the kettle too because you're about finished. You quickly snuggled onto his lap and hugged him. "Can I have my cuddles now, please?" Of course. You guys both laid down with him grabbing your waist and and body and body close to each other. You guys quickly fell asleep, and then later on, you started to dream about what all the nice things Kuroo did to you. Although sometimes you can be such a pain in the ass, you really don't mind it at all. Okay, guys, thanks for watching or thanks for listening. Hope you have a nice day. Bye!